And hello everybody, welcome back to another video here on the What's the Story channel. We are continuing on with our adventures in Azeroth. Got our side quest chains all done and completed in Eversong Woods and Zulaman in our previous videos. So I've got all those videos up with the exception of one. Had one major problem with one of my videos that I did a couple of days back. And it's one of my one of the Zulaman side quest chains didn't get put up just because the video was completely screwed up on that one, and I had to ditch that video altogether. So I'm gonna have to do that on an alt eventually. But we are now back into the main quest line because I came back down to Harandar or Harandir. But no, I'm sorry, Harandar. If we're talking about the people, then they are the Harandir. If we are talking about the zone, it is Harandar. Okay, and man, everybody is going to be mixing that up. I guarantee you. That is going to be the bane of so many people's existence. I guarantee you when they're talking about those two words. I came back into the zone and I cannot find a single side quest chain to save my life. We did that whole long video on for part one of One Does Not Simply Walk into Harandar, which is the main chapter theme for this particular zone for the main quest line. And we haven't gotten there yet. So apparently there's no side quest chains available. I guess we have to progress further on with the main story campaign before we can continue to be allowed to get side quest chains in this zone. Apparently, so let's just go ahead and get to it. Now, my previous video for the main quest line for this zone. It was a long one, so I don't know how long this story is going to be. I honestly do not know at the time of making this video. I don't know how long this is going to take. Hopefully it won't take 2 hours to get through part 2 like it did with part 1 of this particular achievement for the main quest line here. But let's go ahead and get to it. When we last left our heroes, we had just gotten a big problem with the lightwood that was in the area. It affected the rutanni that were here, all except for one rutanni who was apparently immune to the negative effects of the lightwood because she was brought up in the Rift of Aln, and she had alndust on her. Which apparently counteracts the negative effects of lightwood. So that is what we have learned thus far, and also we in part 1 of the main quest line in this zone, we learned a whole lot about the history of the Harandir, and a little bit about the characters as we go along, and let's see what else we can learn. So here we go, starting right now with part 2 of One Does Not Walk into Harandir. One Does Not Walk into Harandar. I told you, I'm gonna be mixing those two damn words up. All right, and starting with part 2, we begin with Orweyna.
Leads you deep, stranger.
And the opening quest that she has for us for part 2 is to sow the seed. And she says Ianka's seed, and Ianka was the rutanni that did not get affected negatively by the lightwood. All right, Ianka's seed from Rift of Aln is the clue we need. Is the clue we were looking for. The inhabitants and plants seem to be immune to the lightbloom. See, there you go. We must investigate the rift for ourselves. Let us return to the den. Plan our next moves. All right, so we're going to return to the den, which is our central hub in this zone.
I will take this seed back to Silvermoon. Perhaps the Magisters will have some insight.
All right, so the sea. Oh, so we're gonna leave. Okay, so Haldoran Brightwing is gonna leave us now. He was with us for the first part of this zone, but I guess he's gonna be leaving. He's gonna be taking the seeds back to Silvermoon and report him with Lorthermar. All right, and we are gonna fly back to the den. To the den we go. Alright, and we will dive bomb in. Ah, man. Yes. We are on the planet of Avatar. I can't really... I haven't watched any of the Avatar. I haven't watched Avatar in a long time. You know, I only saw the first sequel once. Just because it really seemed like they rehashed the second one to be almost a carbon copy of the first one. So I never saw the third one, the Avatar Fire and Ash. Didn't bother because I just felt I would have been throwing my money away to just see the same movie again. But I'm sure it's available. So you know what? It's probably on Disney. I happen to have the Hulu Disney Plus combo, so I'll probably watch it. I'll probably watch it on Disney Plus. Okay, so are we down here? We're down here. Okay.
There you are. Unfortunately, our fears were well founded.
Well, were they now? Okay. And she is here with Onhia.
Speak
Right.
to me.
All right, we return to where we started, but this time you have been blessed by the goddess, and we have the evidence that the spread of the light bloom may be stalled. The way forward is not yet clear, but I feel that we are closer. All right, and we have not quite an upgrade, but is this a T-Mog piece for anything in
Do not
particular?
fear the dark.
It is not. It is not. Okay. Alright, and our current T-Mog set apparently is locked, so all of the new T-Mog pieces, all the new armor pieces are not yet visible on my main character here, because apparently there was a lockdown there, so there you go. Orweyna has her next quest for us, which is Watch the Den. And this time, she says, "Finally, we have a moment to breathe. This is where we feel closer to the goddess. We are below the cradle where she used to rest. The elders will not allow us to use any of the alndust they have gathered over the centuries. They see only that the goddess asked of us before, not what her world needs now. Alndust is rare, but there are ways to get it. Ask around. I will check elsewhere." Alright, so we're going to speak... Alright, so now we're going to go on the hunt to find alndust. Alright, and we are going to speak to the innkeeper, the renowned quartermaster, and the flight master. Alright, and this is our excuse to explore the den a little bit.
The elders will not sacrifice any of the alndust. We must find another way.
Alright, so the elders do
Ask
have
around
it.
the den.
Alright.
Glean what wisdom you can.
Yes, I will ask around. Yeah, so that's the problem. The elders have it, but there's so little of it, they're not going to give it up, which I understand, which I get. Okay. And we have to. Oh, we gotta go up. Gotta go up. How do I get out of here? You know what? I'm pretty sure we gotta escape through this hatch. Yeah, there we go. Gonna go. Okay, so here. Oh, there's a... Okay, here we go. Now they pop up. Okay, now we have our side quests. Alright. Should have been... Should have not... I'm gonna be angry if they appeared after I turned in that first quest. No, I don't think it would have been. It would... No, because we picked up a quest here. We only picked up the one quest, and we just turned it in here. So, okay, so side quests in Harandar do not appear until you turn in the first quest for part 2 of the main storyline in this zone. All right. So we can't do any of the side quests right away in this one. You gotta wait to get through the first part. All right. So here we are. Here's our innkeeper right here.
This duty
All right.
rests on me.
Welcome, stranger. Find comfort here. He's just got standard stuff here. Light. One of the food items you can get is the light bloomin' onion. Silly, but I love it. Obviously, a play on the Outback Steakhouse bloomin' onion. Which, considering how little it costs them to make that, it is unnecessarily expensive, let me tell you. They could easily sell a bloomin' onion probably, I'm going to say probably for $3, and they would still make a profit. But if you want a blue and onion as your appetizer at Outback Steakhouse, what it costs you like, what it's like $8.99, $9.99. It's $10 for one of those damn things for an onion. For an onion. Anyway, never mind.
Follow the roots.
Sorry.
This duty wears on me.
Things come across. You get for those of you that watch my videos, you know every once in a while something triggers something in me, and I will go off on a tangent on it for no reason whatsoever. All right. Here we go. What can you tell me about the Rift of Aln?
Go quiet. Our traditions exist for a reason. They protect us and this land. It is not for the young to question.
Well, fine. You're obviously going to be no help. All right. Well, since the innkeeper's a putz, let's just move along. All right. Let's go back to side quest train right here. All right. So let's go back to our renowned quartermaster.
Speak swiftly.
All right.
Go and make legend.
All right. Well, can you tell me about the Rift of Aln?
You would have us spare alndust for the sake of outsiders. Absurd.
Oh, and that's Ruya.
She, of all people, knows the cost to gather it. If she wants to waste it, then she can brave the rift for it herself.
All right, so they're not going to get. All right, so obviously, the Root Warden, who has a problem with us, obviously, and we're going to have to win over, does not want to assist with getting us any alndust, which means we're going to have to go get it ourselves in the Rift of Aln, most likely. And you know what, guys? I finally remembered where we saw the Rift of Aln before. The Rift of Aln is where we face Xavius, the final boss in the Emerald Nightmare raid. So as we go into the Emerald Nightmare, the last section, when we go after the main big baddie in that one, we fall into the Rift of Aln to face him there. So he's trying to because he was trying to corrupt things from the very bottom. All right, so you know, basically everything is connected. You know, this land is connected to the Emerald Dream, and their gateway in between those two worlds and those two realities is the Rift of Aln, basically, from what I understand. All right, so how the hell do I get to the damn quartermaster? No, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. Not the quartermaster. Okay, it's down there somewhere. There. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Here's our flight master. She's off of a ledge right here, and there's a pedal wing tender. All right, that's another side quest right there that we're gonna have to get. That we'll pull from this one right here. Okay. All right. So
where would you go?
All right. Okay. And we have our flight point unlocked here as well. And what can you tell me about the Rift of Aln?
I wish to help Orweyna, but she will not want to go where she must go.
Won't go where you must go. All right, well, yeah, that means only one thing. We're gonna have to go to the Rift of Aln ourselves. All right. And yep, there we go. Here we go. Okay.
Orweyna, I beg you. You know where alndust falls. Those who walk the rift without guidance risk being forever lost.
Alright, and now we speak to Kupal.
This is me.
Alright. Root Warden of Yggdrasil. Haga may no longer be a Root Warden, but she holds wisdom beyond measure. I believe she would not lead Orweyna astray. Alright, well, what can you tell me about the Rift of Aln?
The goddess was torn from her cradle. The violence left wounds that will not heal. Her screams of anguish give life to formless terrors and drive those who enter mad.
Ooh, yeah, so he knows exactly where the alndust needs to be retrieved from, but it's a dangerous place we must travel to. All right. In the end, we must figure this out for ourselves. We can wait. All right. And our next quest comes from Kupal. And his next quest for us is The Hunter Awaits. And he says, I have warned Orweyna of the dangers and madness that lay within the Rift of the Rift of Aln, but she believes it is her only path forward. I envy her faith. Someone can help show her the way. The Shulka, the Hunters of Shadows. They have sacrificed everything to protect the Haranadir from the effects of the Rift. I will let one know that you will need help. You will find him in the Veil of Mist. Alright, so we're going to find Orweyna and the Shulka in the Veil of Mists. And the Shulka is kind of, it's basically, it's our Sherpa, basically.
If you must go,
Alright.
you will need the Shulka. How you feel about him cannot change that.
Alright.
I know, but neither does it change the past.
Alright, so is the Shulka maybe somebody that Orweyna knows, and we have a little bit of history with these two characters? We'll find out in a minute. But we have an extra bit of dialogue between these two, so ask Orweyna about the Shulka.
So,
Alright.
your path
Oh, okay,
leads
yeah,
you
this
here.
will be... Okay, we'll see if there is something here. I believe we are doing the right thing. We will see this through to the end, no matter the risk. Alright, so now let's ask Orweyna about the Shulka.
He was a friend once.
He was a friend.
Before
Once.
I followed the goddess's visions to the world above.
Okay.
He was supposed to walk with us, but he chose the rift instead.
Okay, alright.
He turned his back on his friends.
Ah.
He closed his mind to the goddess.
Huh.
And he chose to abandon me.
So there is history. There is history. So we don't know who this Shulka is, but we will meet them soon. We will meet them soon, and he was apparently many years ago was supposed to be perhaps one of the root worms, or was supposed to was supposed to go on. Maybe was supposed to go on journeys with Orweyna. Maybe it's an ex-boyfriend for all we know. There was some kind of relationship between them, so let's go ahead and head on down to the Shrine of the Mists and see exactly what the story is. Right? Alright. And the shrine is not too far. It's a quick little dive right down into this area here.
After all this time, you return and seek entry into the rift. You have not changed at all, Orweyna.
It is Amarok. This is a cool looking character right here. Just take a look at this character right now, guys. That is awesome. That's a great for those. Oh, there's some people out there that are gonna want that headdress for their T-Mogs. A whole bunch of people are gonna be chasing this entire T-Mog set, as a matter of fact, right here. I guarantee you that. And I don't blame you, baby. That looks fantastic. That looks really cool. Alright. Alright.
And learn.
So here we are. Alright, we meet Amarok. And he says, the goddess no longer sits in her cradle, but her influence remains. The Rift of Aln is too dangerous for a place for Haranadir to enter. I severed my connection to the goddess to be able to serve. You would be wise to heed my words, unless you wish to meet a swift end in the rift below. And the rift is down there, alright? Alright, we'll ask him real quick, get a little bit more info on this class of characters. So, what are the Shulka? And he says, the Shulka are hunters, healers, and guides. We entreat with spirits and shadows to brave the dangers of the Rift of Aln and come out alive, and we ensure that those dangers dare not roam beyond the cursed grounds. It is not an art that comes easily to us. The echoes of the goddess's song can call us toward wild ferocity and bountiful growth. But we cannot hear that call any longer, so we commune with other voices. Voices that still reach our ears. Alright. Alright, so you cannot hear your goddess? No. The ritual of our initiation scars. I'm sorry. The ritual of our initiation scars our spirit. It changes us. And it deafens us to the echoes of the goddess's song. Ah, so when you become a Shulka, you sever your connection to the voice of the goddess, basically. You can no longer hear the voice of Azeroth, I'm assuming. It is a lonely existence, but it allows us to walk in places where our kin cannot. In the silence, we are shrouded from the rift's maddening cries. Ah, alright. So, it cuts you off from the rest of your kin and the rest of the world, for the most part, but it allows you access into the rift. Alright. Well, what about your faith? And the barest hint of a grin spreads beneath Amarok's cowl. You are well-traveled, friend of Orweyna. So tell me this. Does the gift of belief fade with distance? Yes, the path of the Shulka is a lonely one, but do not mistake our ways as faithless. My belief in Al-Nahara is stronger now than it has ever been, because I know that she calls for me, even if I cannot hear. No. All right. So it's this is kind of a, this whole thing kind of has a little bit of religious connotation behind it. This is very much for anyone that believes that you are not a very religious person, but they still say that they are spiritual. They give you that line. There is a little bit of a hint of, truth, a little kernel of truth to that, because you can not show an overwhelming need to whatever faith you have, without, and still have distance from it. I understand this because I was raised Roman Catholic, but I don't go to church on a regular basis. I legitimately do go on occasionally, but I'm not an every Sunday guy. I don't make it a point to do the worshiping practices that Catholics do. That really, really strong, devout Catholics do on a regular basis. But I still hold the basic beliefs, and I try to live, properly by them. And that's what kind of travels over into this character right here. He's the guy that still has a connection to the goddess and understands that she is there for them, just like there are people out there that believe that don't openly worship God on a regular basis, but they still believe in Him and believe that he is out there watching over us. So kind of the same thing. I get that. Very, very smart religious connotation here. I like that, Blizzard. At least I believe from what I'm gathering, that's kind of the point of the whole thing here. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. The quest that Amarok has for us is the Hunter Awaits. All right, and let's see. The Hunter Awaits, and he says, "I have given up my connection to the goddess to protect my people from the dangers of the Rift of On. I do not believe anyone should go over there without knowing what you risk. Haranadir will succumb and die without protection." All right. That was the turn-in. Okay. Okay, that was the turn-in. That wasn't the quest. I'm sorry, because that was the quest that we picked up from Orweyna, and that was the turning right there. Okay. All right. So now we have two new quests that come from Amarok. The first one is Consequences of Our Duty.
Speak quickly.
And
quietly.
Let's see. 183, and I'll have a slight ring upgrade for this one. Let's see. Consequences of Our Duty. You must see with your own eyes the effects that the Rift of On can have on any Harnadir. Even those who stand guard over the border are oft affected by its call. Take this. I use it as an emergency salve to help those who are stricken on the dangers of On. Patrol these lands and give aid to those who need it. Perhaps then you will understand the gravity of what you seek to do. Alright, so we're going to heal 5 wounded guardians in the Vale of Mist. Alright, so we're going to special solve to heal the people that are affected by what the Rift of On does to them. And we will see shortly what the Rift of On does to the guards
Walk
in the area.
quietly, go safely.
Alright, quest number 2 from Amarok is the Foundation of On.
Ask if you must.
And this time he says, "The presence of the goddess reverberates through everything in the Rift of On. The voice is too powerful for Haranadir to resist. In mere minutes, one of our flock would be lost forever. There are, however, ways to protect oneself for a short time. Kill the rejects that crawl up from the rift and gather the alndust from which they are created. I can show Orweyna how to craft a short item solution for entering the rift. Alright, so we're going to collect 6 alndust from the rift creatures that are in the Vale. Alright. And we will get a decor piece for our trouble for this one.
Hunt well. If you insist on doing this, then you need to protect your mind and spirit with the alndust.
Okay.
Find me once you are prepared. And Orweyna, be careful.
Alright. So we are given the solve right there, and let's go. Okay, yeah, that's it. Let's get to it. So here we are. We are at the edge of the Vale of the Mists, and here's a wounded defender right here, touched by the rift, overwhelmed by the effects of the Rift of Aln, and he looks like he's just woozy and drifting. You know, so we'll go ahead and use the salve on him. There you go.
Be quiet. I need the quiet.
Okay, and the diminished alndust is from just some blobs in the area, right? So these. Oh, so we're not in the rift just yet. We are on the edge of the rift. We're on the top of the rift, still in the Vale of Mists, and these are the creatures that have crawled up the waterfall from the rift. All right. Come on. There we go. That gives us, okay, that gives us a piece of alndust. Okay. And help one of our other defenders over here.
It's too much. She sings to me.
Alright. That's kind of weird. Trying to get a whole bunch of them out at once here. Oh, come on. There we go. Got him. There we go. Then we got one. Now this may take a minute to get the alndust. Where's our other defenders at? There we go. There's our next one. There we go. There's another one. There you go. Oh, and he doesn't say anything. He just runs off. All right. Guards. Where there's one right down there. Okay. Oh, we got a couple of these guys over here. It's more reskinned Shaw. It's the Shaw. Alright, boom. We got our final alndust. All good. There.
I still hear it.
Alright. So when you get affected by the rift, you start hearing voices, I guess. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know why this isn't registering. I'm not following for some reason. Okay, here we go. And here we are, final defender. Boom. And he doesn't say anything either. All right, so, the first 3 talked to us. The other 2 did not. All right.
I'm ready to perform the Shulka's ritual. It will protect us when we enter the Rift of Ulm. For a time.
For a time. Alright, so. We turn. Alright. It is sobering to see the effects of the rift on my peoples. but Amarak's interference have given me unintended hope. I must go into the rift to search for Hagar's answer, and with the Shulker's help, I may even survive this ordeal. Alright, and alright, so this is our upgrade from the Precious Band.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
That's our slight upgrade right there. And for the salve, I will let your young companion know what to do with the alndust.
You have found me.
My hands tingle when the alndust touches. A curious feeling, not unwelcome. The honored Shulka told me how to manipulate the alndust to protect Haranadir in the rift. It seemed difficult, but with its magic swelling in me, I feel that it should be doable. Alright.
May you lend your song
And there
to her.
is our decor piece. There we are. We have an altar of the Shuka. Alright, and the new quest that we have now from Orweyna is Dampening the Call. And this time, she says, Amarak told me how to prepare alndust to create the salve. In small doses, alndust can strengthen the mind against madness and terror. It offers clarity and peace, but only if expertly employed. I could use your help to set an anchor to this place, Lathalia. The ritual is delicate, and failure could be disastrous. Alright, so we're going to help Orweyna create the alndust filter. Alright.
Let nature take its course.
Alright, we're going to do that right now. So, first we place the alndust that we got from the creatures. There we go. Okay.
Her voice is gone. I have never felt so alone. Is this Amarak's life?
So now she doesn't hear the voice anymore. Alright, when you have the alndust, you don't have the voice. Okay. So now I get what's going on with the now I understand the previous quest chain. Alright. The guards are so used to the silence that when the alndust gets on them, all of a sudden they can hear the goddess again, and it starts freaking them out because they're so used to the silence, because they hear the voice of the goddess. So they want the salve of the alndust to get put on them, so the voices go away. Basically, that's what that's all about. Now I get it. Okay.
You have come far, stranger.
I cannot hear the goddess. I hate it. How does Amarak live like this?
I shall
Right.
watch for you.
And the next quest from Orweyna is Descent into the Rift. With this, I will be able to venture down into the Rift of On. I will not have long, so we should not dawdle. Let us find Amarak, gain his help. Alright, so we are going to find the wards of the Shulka in the Rift of On, and in order to find Amarak down there. Alright, and we will get another home decor
May
piece.
you lend your song to this ritual only imitates the Shulka sacrifice. It is neither permanent nor perfect. We must hurry and find Amarak.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so first things first, look for the wards, and down we go. We are now in the rift. And okay, here's a ward of the Shulka right here. Okay, so if you work your way down, then maybe you start up here and you work your way down from this side. I believe. I think what that's all about.
He's not here. The ward. I need more alndust, friend. Hurry. I can hear the voice of the goddess now, but only as a whisper. How do the Shulka endure this emptiness?
An Azure Spore Bots. We have there we go. And new pet. Celebrate the new pet. Alright, and we'll glide down for number 2 down here. Alright. Boink. There we go. And we'd say it's another ward.
I drift along a cloud of sound, my friend. She comforts me. She welcomes me.
Alright, Orweyna shakes her head. Alright, so now it's starting to kind of mess with her a little bit. Alright. We got something
I
here.
sense her call.
We got a
within
creature.
the creature. It is born of Alnara. It could never hurt me.
Black roots.
Focus, Orweyna. Listen to my voice.
No, the goddess. She. Amarak? My friend.
Alright, so now she kind of snaps out of it because now she's hearing additional voices that maybe are not the goddess, or just the voice of the goddess just seems different after you've been in the rift, and it kind of makes you go mad a little bit. Alright?
Listen
Right.
and learn.
Alright, so now we turn it into Amarak here, and let's see.
Speak
So let's see.
quickly.
That
Quietly.
manifestation is one of the purest forms of all madness. Yes, okay. One of the purest forms of all madness that resides here. My ward will distract it only for so long. We must move quickly.
I return to the silence.
There's our piece right there. Spring water gourd. Okay. And the next quest from Amarak is the Madness Roots Deep.
More questions?
Okay, so we're going to oh, really? That's interesting. Okay. I found you while I was in the middle of one of my duties. Someone has spent too long within the rift and has fallen prey to the call of the goddess. I must rescue him and send him back to where he belongs. Help me with this task, and I will help you. So this is actually Orweyna. He is the all madness has manifested him into this terrible being, this horrific creature. All right. And we will get a we will get a chess piece, Timog piece for our trouble. Perhaps Onhaya was looking for the same thing as Orweyna, but he succumbed to the Rift of Aln. All right.
What
Gone. Stolen. Where has she gone?
Oh no.
Onhaya,
Oh
please.
oh no. Onhaya is elsewhere. Okay. Onhaya. Oh, okay. All right. So this is just a manifestation that came from Onhaya, maybe. Maybe that's what it was? Okay, so he wasn't transformed into the beast, he's just something else. Alright. And there he is right there, and he's just kinda Onhaya is just kinda fighting nothing in the middle of nowhere. Alright. So let's go ahead and do it. There we go.
I'll kill you all!
Okay, we are halfway there. These interrupts come in handy, let me tell you. Okay. Alright, almost got him. Come back to me. Come back to me, Onea. Or Onhaya. Onea.
He is not fully lost.
Okay.
But he must be removed from the rift immediately.
Alright. Okay, and Bird comes down, flies them to safety. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, now we can... Okay.
Alndust power is of the goddess herself. If it can help your cause, Orweyna, then I will help you gather it.
Alright.
Ask if you must.
Alright, so... Another soul saved. This is why I do this, Battalion. All my sacrifices, shutting myself from the voice of the goddess, is worth it. So each soul I rescue from for each soul I rescue from the grasp of the rift. There it is. All right.
Hunt well.
All right, and we get T-Log pieces for our trouble there. All right.
Silence.
All right. So here we go.
Speak quickly.
And we got a whole bunch of stuff for him now. All right. Amarak now has 3 quests for us. And quest number 1 is Herding Manifestations.
Ask if you must.
And he says, we are preparing to fight a giant manifestation. Let me emphasize this again. We must fight just one. If we fight 2 at a time, we would have no chance of survival. Place these wards around the rift to draw the others away. They will not last long, but we will need every advantage we can gain. What is this? That is another housing decor. Okay.
You learn. Now go.
Quest number 2 is Before They
More
Grow.
questions?
And this time he says, within every creature that roams the Rift of On, thrums a gathering of the foundation of the goddess's influence. This alndust yearns to merge with others of its ilk. Part of my duties as the Shulka is to make sure that to keep the number of large manifestations low, so they do not overwhelm the den. It is easiest to do that while they are small. Take this spear. You may use it to shatter the smaller creatures down to trivial sizes. Alright. So, use Amarak's influence to defeat all mites and the creatures in the rift. Alright. So
Walk quietly,
yes,
go
we'll
safely.
use Amarak's influence on a rift creature. Okay. And quest number 3 is grinding out a solution.
Listen and learn.
And this time, he says, I have been pondering what Hagar could have meant from the moment Orweyna mentioned an answer to your problems. There are no mystical fountains, no weapons. Everything in the rift is created from the same source, alndust, the distillation of the influence of the goddess. If we hunt a large manifestation, you will have the power of creation in its purest form. We cannot defeat it without help. Search the rift. Look for a fungi large enough to cultivate. I can use them to give us an edge. Alright, so we're going to find 5 on-grown fungus in the rift. Alright.
You learn. Now, in the rift's darkest depths, all dust coalesces into the monstrosities before you.
Alright.
The manifestations pose a grave danger, but they are also the most plentiful source of all dust.
Alright. So, here we go. And we got a couple of creatures right away here. Just a couple of rift shades. Shouldn't be too tough. Yeah, they're small. They're small. Invalid target. Oh, okay. We only use the influence on them when they're big, I guess. All right. So okay, and we're putting the wards down here. Okay. So does
I don't have a target.
oh, that's it. No, that just dispelled it. Okay. Okay, there's our second ward. Okay. All right. Do we use the ward on the big guys? Is that what it is? Well, we'll give it a shot. Just out of curiosity, you know, trial and error. Let's see if this works or not. Invalid target. Okay. All right. So that would be a no. That would be a no. Okay. So we do not use the influence on the giant elites because they do not work at all. All right. Duly noted. Duly noted. All right. Okay. Let's highlight where the fungus are so we can find them a little easier. All right. Need to be in the rift. Okay. Oh, we're just outside. Okay, because no. Okay, because we're just outside of the rift.
I'm out of range.
Come on, there we go. Right on top. Oh boy. All right. Oh, a little ore right here. Look at that. Okay. Oh, and we got a fungi right here. I'll go ahead and snag that one real quick. There we go. And oh, there's another one right behind us right here. We'll snag you really quick. Oh, yeah, no. Avoid the bag. Avoid the big guy. Gotta avoid the big guy. Okay, got him. Okay, got those guys. Here we go. That's one of you. Alright, so 54. 54. Okay, well, what the hell is the purpose of this thing then? It doesn't contribute to filling the bar up, so I don't know why the hell we even have it in the first place. It seems kind of superfluous here. All right, got my last one guy right there. All right, well, let's just keep going here, I guess. All right. Come on, there we go. Alright, we just got... Yeah, invalid targets. Yes. We are rift. These are rift creatures, though. I used it. It just didn't work. All right, hold on a second. You know what? We'll pull you. We'll pull you over here and get you away from the really big guy. All right. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and help our friend out here. Let's help our friend. Someone was brave enough to attack a big guy. We will come to their rescue and help out. We got a big old chunk for that one, so that filled up our. Because I'm pretty sure we were only at like 60-65%. So taking out that big guy completely filled it up. They gave us like 35 to 40% for that guy. All right, and where? Oh, where are you? Where are you? I'm hiding down here. Are you in a cave somewhere? Where the hell are you? Okay, you're in here somewhere. I don't know how to get to you. Crying out loud. Where's the cave entrance? Where's my cave entrance here, guys? Well, while we're looking for it, sorry guys, just bear with me while I try to find how the hell to get in there. Oh, look at that! Look look at that! Got my achievie! Got my achievie! Profession Master Mining at Midnight. Got max level mining. Fantastic. Very, very cool. Alright. So meet on a rock deeper in the Rift of Aln. Okay, well, how I'd like to meet you deeper in the Rift of Aln, but I don't know how to get to you. Let's see. Is that? Oh! Wait a minute. I think I figured it out. Nope. Never mind. Thought that was the entrance. There we go. There's our entrance. There's my entrance right there. Okay. Took me a second to find it.
We would not have made it here without you.
Darn right, you wouldn't have. All right.
Ask if you must.
All right. So,
Listen and learn.
for the manifestation, that must be enough.
Hunt well.
There's my decor piece.
Speak
Point road.
quickly.
And that one's
Quietly.
well done. And writing out a
More
solution.
questions?
Any advantage that we can have against the manifestation will give us a better chance to survive.
Listen and
We
learn.
might have a chance with this. I'll be able to coat my weapons with this and craft a powerful poison.
I return to the silence.
And the next quest from Amarok is the Greater They All.
Ask if you must.
Alright, and this is the one. Yeah, sure enough, this is the one we came across earlier. Alright, so, the Greater They All. We only have one. We have one chance at this only. I pray we have prepared enough. Defeat the All manifestation. Gather its components in the Rift of Aln. Alright, so we're going to get, and we will get a trinket for our trouble. Alright. And that'll be, yes. And we'll have, well. I don't know if you know what this, let's see. This, there was a sacred Loa temple. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna pick one of these and get rid of this drum because it's pretty useless. It only, the abilities, it's one of, no, you know what? Hold on a second. I'll do it later. Okay. Here we go.
Hunt well.
Let's just
These
go.
will give us a fighting chance to take down a manifestation.
Alright. Well, let's go ahead and just...
Could we not gather dust from easier prey?
Even average-sized manifestations offer very little alndust. You would be hunting for years just to gather a thimble's worth.
Yeah. So we want to... So the bigger the creature, the more alndust you get, basically. Ah! Random enemy gets us out of nowhere here. There we go. Alright, here we go. On to the lower manifestation. Alright. Hold on to your butts, because here we go! Got him. I think we're okay. Oh, we get some other players to help us out at the end here. Good. All right.
Grab the alndust now.
Where's the alndust? Oh, this. Okay, there it is. This is the alndust. Boom. Greater alndust. Fantastic. Got him. All right. Oh, that was... made things a little easier for us was we had another player come on over and give us a hand right there at the tail end. Right. See, that's karma. That's good karma for us helping out that other guy with the big guy earlier, I think. No? There we go.
More questions?
Alright.
Speak quickly. Quietly.
Alright. The power of the Rift of Aln is beyond mortal comprehension. What we are doing is simply borrowing some of it for a brief moment.
Ask if you must.
I thought I would never see this with my own eyes, yet here we are. Make this worth it. Alright, do I want the All-Bound Essence or the Thriving Essence Spring? Alright, so the Spring occasionally absorbs vital energies, granting you 67 speed. Okay, so that's a speed or leech. And this is... Oh, this one is increasing your strength by 300. Yes, alright, yeah. We want this one. We want this one. Okay.
Alndust bolsters our people's power over nature. It should be enough to counteract the lightbloom's rapid growth.
Actually, you know what? I am going to get rid of that one. I'm going to lose the drum. I'm getting rid of the drum. Okay. Alright.
Speak to me.
And our next quest from Orweyna is in search of the problem. This time, she says, we did what Hagar asked us to do. The next step will be to test this on something or someone affected with the light bloom. It may be difficult to find the light bloom even in enough quantities here in Harandar, but I believe we will find what we need at Haralnor. All right, I will meet you there. So we're going to meet Orweyna at Haralnor.
I shall thank you,
Right.
Amarak. I owe you more than I can say.
And before we go, we have an option. We have an additional conversation. So maybe we'll get a little background story in terms of the relationship between Orweyna and Amarak now.
You have come far, stranger. To think I ever accused you of casting away your faith in the goddess.
You have always heard her song with clarity. I was called to serve in other ways. You find your faith by listening. I must practice mine by remembering. I know she sings, even if I cannot hear her. I was called to the path of the Shoka, but not like you are called to yours. I hope you can understand that.
I do, now. I am sorry it took me so long.
Few understand the strength of our faith. They fear it, because it differs from their own. But we serve her, all the same.
I will see you again.
That is unwise. This place brings you much pain.
As does losing my friend. Goddess guide you, Shuka Amarak.
Well, you know, when it comes right down to it, these are two old friends that, at the end of the day, have the same goal, but just chose to walk different paths in their life. But they, obviously, they still do care about each other. Amarak probably would like to see Orweyna more again, but he only encourages her to stay away because he's afraid of what the rift might do to her, and he doesn't want anything bad to happen to his old friend. I just realized this was down the whole time, so I don't know if you didn't hear it. All right, forgive me. I'll repeat one more time. All right, so the gist of all this basically is these two are old friends. They still have the same goals in life. They just walked different paths. They kind of not swayed from each other. What's the word I'm looking for here? Basically they just grew apart from each other when they chose to walk different paths of life. But you know, they still care about each other for the most part, from what I understand. You know, they appreciate the help that they can give one another. You know, so you know, a potential budding relationship maybe between these two. Perhaps sometime down the road, in the future quests in the expansion or expansions yet to come, we will see something happen between Orweyna and Amarak. Either they will rekindle their friendship, perhaps something romantic will happen between the two of them. We never know. All right, so here we are. We're gonna go ahead and leave the Rift of Aln now, and we are going to meet Orweyna in Haralnor. All right. Okay. What's that up there? What is that? Wanted gelatina. Oh, so weekly quest maybe? Something like that? Alright. Yeah. So, peanuts. And the horrible thing. I love trail mix, but man, all the crap that gets stuck in your teeth just drives me nuts. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get to it. Here we go. Go up and out. Alright. And Harandar is on the west, down over here in the west bank. So here we go. Ah, man. It's gonna take some effort to get through all this stuff, man. But it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. Alright. Oh, we got a glyph. Oh, the glyph's right there. Fantastic. So nice when they're so easy to find. Yoink! There we go. And, and that's our first glyph for this place. Okay. Oh, and we got a rare. There's a rare. There's a rare that popped up just out of curiosity. Well, that's a creepy looking guy right there. For sure. Alright. You know what? I'll come back to him. I'll come back to him. If somebody was already on him, then I might have been tempted, but I won't waste time. Won't waste time. Oh, yes. Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. There. Primal Refulgent Copper. Oh, no, we get vines on us when we do these things. All right. We get motes of primal energy. All right. It's these guys, right? No, that's Vile Essence. What is the? Okay, let me see where my motes are. Let me get all my motes in the same place. Okay, so that's Motive for Void, Motive Light, Motive Wild Magic, and Motive Primal Energy, right there. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Alright, so I will... You know what? Here's what we'll do. Motes, 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 motes. Get all my motes together in one spot. Okay. And we get our... Vinyl essence. No, I can't do that elsewhere. Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure out where we go from there. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. We paused to clean up my bags, figure out where some of my things were. A leaf-wrapped package. All right. Oh, what do we got over here? We have a lore piece. We got a lore piece over here. It is an ancient... Oh, hold on a second. Whatever's on me, I'm shadow melding out to get them off me. All right. An ancient runestone, and the ancient runestone says in the middle, right just outside of Harnadir, says this ancient runestone has a carving of several Harnadir standing on a forested mountain. They look below at another group of Harnadir following a ball that radiates a wave-like energy. The ball is taking them deep underground to a cave filled with many roots. This carving appears to depict a split within the Harnadir society, leading to one group staying on the surface while the other takes the journey into Harandar. All right, so this is the story of when the Harnadir split from one another. The ones that stayed on the surface, like they said, and the ones that are down here in this realm. All right, so there we go. All right, so let's get back on track. Get to our quest here. Oh, come on. Where are you? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? There we go. There you are. Gotta get those moths. Because all this dust we're collecting, we can turn that in for some fun stuff later on. All right. And we'll go ahead and travel on up. We'll casually run on up. That's right. Oh, hold on a second. Let's get our flight path while we're here. Since we have a flight path, we have a flight path here for this little area. All right. Wink.
You may speak. Return, if you must.
Ah, man, the fact that everything starts with har is just gonna... It's gonna bother everybody. In the long run, I guarantee
It came
you.
from above. Within a few days, it overtook all of Shaladrassil.
Shaladrassil, okay. I think I was calling it Shadrassil. I missed the extra L that was in there. Shaladrassil. Okay, that's what it is. All right. And it's a... Oh, it's a... We have a Rutanni Elder that's here. Okay. Is this... So this is a... Oh, so Harandar is a... It's a town of Rutanni. Okay, that's what it is. At least I'm guessing that's what it is. I think it is. All right. And Orweyna is here with Hanan. Oh! This is her old friend that left her when we were going through her journey in Hallowfall in the previous expansion. This is one of the ones that we met about a year and a half ago here.
Yes?
Yeah. I arrived at Harnadir shortly before you. There is clearly a huge problem here. We have a lot of work to do if we are to ease the suffering of those around us. How did it get like this? All right. Well, it's good to see you, Hanan. All right, and the name of the Rutanni Elder is Bayark. B-Y-A-R-C. Bayark.
Words?
All right.
This one
Sounds...
hears.
I am Rutanni Venerable. I speak for my grove. All right, and we have some things. All right, let's, while we're here, time to learn about the Rutanni. What's the story with you guys? All right? All right, so first of all, do the Rutanni feel that the lightbloom is too dangerous? Our home gleams. It is not for Rutanni. We will return when the light recedes. Okay? Can we help your people resettle elsewhere? Our roots will rest best near Shaladrassil. My grove will not go back. All right? You speak only in certainties. Why is that? Things have happened. Things will occur. Those are words I speak. All right, so he's computer. They speak computer language, basically, when it comes right down to it.
Grow.
All right, so in search of the problem.
This one is grown to
Sorry, all right. So we have we have left our homes. We will return.
Heard. Understood.
All right, and our next quest from Orweyna, and she has two quests for us. Oh, and she says, where is Ruja? The Root Warden must be here to shepherd his people, yet he is nowhere to be found. All right, so Ruja, it looks like R-U-I-A, yet every single time one of them says it in dialogue, and I hear one of the characters talk about him, I think they call him Ruja, so maybe it's supposed to be a J? I don't know. We'll find out. All right, so we have two quests from Orweyna. Quest number 1 this time is, can we heal this? And she says, the Rutanni have escaped their nearby villages to Harandar. Okay, so they're just the nearby villages. Okay, the village is not a Rutanni villages. The Rutanni are just using this village as a refuge right now. Okay, so that's what that is. All right. Sorry. Little peanut reminiscences in the back of my thing here. All right. So sorry, guys. Hold on. Always such a pain in the ass. You feel tiny little food specks that just get stuck, like, right in the back here. Biggest pain in the butt. All right, so the Rutanni have escaped their nearby villages to Harandar. The guards have told me that some of them have been afflicted with the lightbloom, yet have not succumbed to its effects. That's because of the whole thing with the alndust, all right? This may be our best opportunity to test the alndust powers. Time is of the essence. All right, so use the greater alndust on the affected Rutanni at Harandar. All right, so yeah, so the ones that are affected, we go ahead and use it on them. All right, and we'll get a home decor piece
The world watch
for
over
that.
you.
All right, quest number 2 is the missing Root Warden. This time she says, Something keeps troubling me about this Betharian. Where is the Root Warden? Rujar has a solemn duty to watch over the World Tree and the land about it. He should be here, with his people in need. So where could he be in this crisis? What is he thinking? I am sure that if we find clues to where he has gone, if we search this town, perhaps we can learn more about his state of mind along the way. All right, we're gonna find 3 of Ruija's musings in Harandar.
This one has lost many to this light bloom. If these ones offer hope, then this one shall listen.
Okay.
With Almhara's grace, the alndust will protect these rutanni, as it did Ionka.
Yes, indeed. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do to help you guys out. And we have an additional conversation between Orweyna and Hanan this time. So
What is it?
Oh no! It's just Hanan by himself because Orweyna went off. All right. So I arrived at Harandar shortly before you. Oh no, I got that. We read that part already. All right. So what do you got to say? Oh no,
Orweyna.
she is there. Okay.
It is good to see you back. To see you well.
Yes.
And you. I hope you have forgiven me.
Yeah.
It is not you who needs forgiveness. Alnhara has asked too much of you.
She was hurting. She is hurting.
She is a goddess. She should not have made you walk this path. Not.
Alone? Alnhara did ask much of me, and I asked much of you. You followed my path only as far as you were meant to, and I was never alone.
Nice, sweet moment between those guys. Little bit of regret with how they left things in Hallowfall in the last expansion, but a couple of years have passed, and and they've gotten to see each other again, and it's they're happy that both of them are in good spirits and good condition. So there you go. All right, so first and foremost, we are going to use the alndust on the affected. Is it down below somewhere? Where is... Do we have an entrance to something down below, perhaps? Is it... Oh, here we go. Alright, this is where we're at, okay. So this is... That's the affected rutanni, and let's go ahead and put the alndust on them.
This one awakens.
Yes, and now she's good.
This one changes
Now she's good.
more.
It works. At last, we have a way to fight back.
The roots brought us both
Oh, I
here.
should have done the other one first. I should have gotten the notes. Alright.
So, your path
Alright, well, we'll turn
leads
this
you
while
here.
we're here. We'll go and turn this in. The alndust may not be able to recover someone who has fully fallen to the light bloom, but it should be able to inoculate them from further corruption. That must be enough.
Let nature
Alright.
take its
So
course.
it does its job. Okay, there's our house piece. Alright, let's go ahead and get our things from Ruja here. Alright, so we're gonna look inside his storage chest. Alright, and he has his Ruja's Musings Part 1. Alright, let's see what he says. Harandar remains calm. Must keep an eye on the Rutanni encampment. They seem more agitated today. Perhaps an outlier, but something to watch. Possibly related. The area around the roots have been infused with a new light. Strange, unwelcome. It does not seem to be causing a problem as of yet, but I am suspicious of anything I cannot verify with my own experiences. Where did this strange light come from? What is it doing? Who sent this? It is my sacred duty as a root warden to solve this problem. There are more frivolous among us who would rest on their laurels. Alnhara has my witness. The other elders will understand my wisdom. All right. So he knows there's something up with the light in the area. Things are seeming a little bit more dangerous than expected, or than they used to be, I suppose. So, is that no? Other side. Other side. Where you at? Where are you at? Oh, here we go. There it is. There it is, right there. This is okay. Okay, and the second bit of his notes. Let's go ahead and read those. Disgusting, irresponsible, reprehensible. It would be the surface dwellers who would taint the sanctity of Harandir with their curses. Let's see. The light spreads across the land like an infection blooming across the pristine fields, inciting the affected rutanni to madness. It must be stopped before it goes any further, and before the other elders hear what has happened on my watch. No matter, Harandir will succeed where others have failed. It is a certainty. All right, so well, that's something to look out for then. All right. Yeah, he's yeah. There's the light bloom is spread around at a more chaotic rate, and he's blaming the surface dwellers for it. All right, and here's musings number 3 right here. Boom. Okay. And this time, why must we remain in our caves when the whole world could be blessed by our prowess and knowledge? We protect her roots while they burn her lands. They need us. We do her a disservice by remaining here. The simpletons have given us all the power I need. With the light bloom returning to their lands, they can be pruned to a manageable size. Why should these surface dwellers rule themselves? I am the wise one. I am the strong one. I am Harris chosen. The others will see. They will understand in due time. Well, so it looks like Oruja has delusions of grandeur here. I think he's becoming a little maddened by the light, and he thinks that he can have the way his ways can be powerful over the rest of the whole of Azeroth. All right. Well, let's go ahead and turn this back in then. Orweyna not going to be happy about this.
You hail from above.
This is troubling news. The light bloom hasn't seemed to affect any Haranair thus far. Has it somehow infested the root warden? Or is his pride speaking? He's always been a zealous one, but we must move quickly. All right.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
All right, and we will get we'll have another team on queues for this one. The next quest comes from Orweyna, and this time it is alndust in the right hands. And this time she says, we can now go to the roots of Shaladrassil and stop the light bloom spreading even further into Harandar. We have enough alndust to inoculate any Harandir who are willing to risk their lives to follow us into battle. Feed them, Bathalion. Give them the alndust. Alright, so we're going to give alndust to 5 Harandir around Harandar and the blinding bloom. Alright, so we're going to... Okay, so now the light is starting to affect her kind. It was affecting the rutanni at first, but now it's starting to affect her people. So we got to do something about that.
Distribute the alndust to the warriors here. It will empower them to strike back against the light bloom.
Gotcha. Oh, and there's one right here. An eager volunteer.
Come far.
We must do all our part to help her. This alndust will protect you from the light bloom so we can fight them.
Go quietly.
This will let me do something about the dread of the light bloom. Thank you. Alright. Okay, and here's another one right
I
here.
have harsh wisdom.
Orweyna has more believers in her than she thinks. I would follow her anywhere.
Anhara, watch.
And it is time to fight for them. Okay, and number 3 is over here on the left side. Okay.
Speak now.
I'm ready to fight. They won't corrupt my beloved Harandar. Alright, here's your alndust. For the goddess. Alright. And 2 more. Here's one for a volunteer right here.
To the roots.
I'm ready to fight. They won't corrupt my beloved Harandar.
Roots guide you.
This will let me do something about the dread of the light bloom. Okay, and one more right here.
I listen.
We must do our part for the ecosystem.
Go and be safe.
Time to take the fight to them. Alright, now we're going to talk to Hanan at the blinding bloom. That's down here. Oh, hold on a second. In the blind. Oh, here we go. This is where we're going, right here. Hold on a second. We got something hiding over here? It's a moth. It's a moth. Okay, right there. Get my dust. Get my dust. All right.
Yes?
All right. Oh, my goddess. And he is, oh my goodness. All right. So Hanan is here over Kalane, who is almost dead, or at least severely injured. All right. And we have a cutscene. All right. So what happened? What happened here?
The
All right.
I'm too easy.
That's Kalani. Oh. Kill one and they multiply.
No!
Yikes. Oh, all right. So they got overwhelmed by lightbloom creatures, unfortunately. All right. All right.
You have found me.
This is so much more than what the root warden said. How has the lightbloom spread so much and so quickly?
Do not
Alright.
fear the dark.
And the next quest from Orweyna is Into the Lightbloom. And this time, she says, we've gathered the Haranadir we have available and distributed the alndust. We have everything we need, but they need to be able to safely enter the area. Scouts have told us that the creatures spreading the Lightbloom are protected by a shield. We must stop them. We will also need to thin their numbers. Let's get on the pedal wing, Pavilion. Let's clear the way. Alright, so we're going to ride on the pedal wing and destroy the shields protecting for Lightbloom spreaders and defeat Lightbloom creatures in the things. Alright, so it's a bombing mission. We get ourselves a bombing mission. These are always fun. Alright.
Striking at individual blooms is not enough. We'll need to take drastic action.
Alright. Well, drastic action is exactly what we're gonna do, baby.
To think that Ebersong's light would wreak such havoc in Harandar.
Yes. Alright. Okay. Now these big pods are the spreaders that we're going after. There we go. There's the third pod. There's a fourth pod right there. There we go. Got all my pods. Now we just got to kill the rest of the enemies. Got him. Got him. Easy as pie. Use that. Easy as pie right there. All right.
Your path leads you
Now
to
we can begin.
stranger.
And we get a decor
Perhaps we'll
piece.
meet again.
Boom. And there's a bonus objective in the air. The lightbloom curved. And that gives us just a tiny little bit of extra gold and a little bit of extra stuff here. All right. So. It hurts me so much to see this, my beautiful home, lost. Alright, so Orweyna has a trio of quests for us this time. The first quest from her is... Oh, you know what? Before I forget, who was that character that we saw earlier? Amarak. Alright, that's the character that we want to have. Alright, I'm going to write that down, so I don't forget it, because we're starting to get deep into this quest line here, and I'm going to lose my little thing there. So, A-M-A... Amara? Okay, alright. Okay. Just gotta remember that name. Okay. Alright, so, 3 quests from Orweyna. Quest number 1 is at the root.
You have come far, stranger.
The growths that help them spread the lightbloom so quickly should be vulnerable after you attack from the air, but we still need to destroy them. Return to the binding bloom and uproot the spreaders before they can recover from our attack. Alright, so we're going to destroy the lightbloom spreaders in the blade. Okay, so the big pods that we bombed, they're replenishing, so we gotta take them out all together so they don't come back. And we gotta take out 5 of those guys. Alright. Quest number 2 is our beloved returned. And this time she says, the Harandar have a presence by the roots of Shaladrassil, as a sign of goodwill with the creatures that live within our home. When the guards retreated, they left some of the treasured mementos and artifacts. Since the spread of the light bloom has been greater than I expected, I do not know when we'll be able to come back. Let's find those artifacts in the blinding bloom and bring them home. Alright, so we're gonna, alright, so while the team was out, they lost some artifacts, we gotta go get them back. Plain and simple. Alright. And quest number 3, righteous pruning.
Your path leads you deep.
This one's probably gonna be just kill them and get the percentage bar. And this will be an upgrade. We got an upgrade for my armor for this one. All right, righteous pruning. This is a threat that could destroy all of Harandar if left unchecked. That's why we will pull this out at the root. The rutanni who did not have the time to escape this place must be fully corrupted by now. Unfortunate, but it makes our plan of simple attack. Their leaders must be spreading the light bloom. We must strike them down. So we're going to kill 4 light-blinded sap weavers. All right, so not just kill anything. We got to specifically get 4 sap weavers for this one.
The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
Okay, here we go. Alright, so here is... Okay, there's 1 light spot. Okay, and those guys we just need to click. Alright, we don't actually have to do anything special with them. Oh, hold on a sec. Are those... Okay. Oh, well, actually, you know, the percentage bar is just for killing all the stuff in the area. So that happens to be a bonus if we happen to get through all that stuff. Okay. Oh, and there's an artifact. Okay. Gotta get my artifacts. All right. Okay, and there's another one hiding over here, and this little guy. I'll go ahead and kill him. Why not? Why not? While we're here. Alright, here we go. And we have... Nope, that's... Can't click on any of that stuff right there. Alright. Ah, piss. All right. Bad guys in this area than I thought. All right. Well, no worries. We'll get it done. It'll just it takes a man. I walked all the way around this damn thing. Where the hell's the? How do I get up there? There it is. There it is. You know what? I'm pretty sure I started right here and then I just walked all the way around. I should have gone left when I went right instead. Okay. And is this a something? What is? Is that? Oh no, it's just outside. It's just outside. And is that a moth? That's a moth. Okay. That's a moth. Let's go ahead and get my moth. Get my moth so I can get my dust. And there's a bad guy in the way. We'll kill the bad guy. Not a problem. Got 11 of those guys still. I'm pretty sure we need like 20 or 30 of them at least to start getting stuff. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. Oh, there's my pod. There's my pod right there. Okay. And, oh, darn it! Shit! Come on. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Heirloom. Oh, heirloom right there. Okay. right here for another moth. There we go. Okay, now we come up here for one. Yes. Oh, nope. Around the corner. Oh, inside here. Inside. There we go. There you are. Oh, nope. Okay. Take these guys out. Here we go. There we go. Artifact number 5. Okay, where the hell are the sap weavers? This is... They're in there. Okay, I just haven't gotten to them yet. There's the sap weaver. There we go. Oh. Okay. It's up on the higher level here. This is okay. This is probably my last artifact up here. Oh, we gotta gotta kill the bad guy. Kill the bad guy. Got him. All right, and that does it for that one. Fantastic. Boom. Okay, artifacts done. And we get our final pod down here. Oh no, that's a sap weaver. Okay. Number 2 gone. All right. Is this sap weaver? Yes, this is sap weaver number 3 right here. Okay. Oh, okay, there's another sap weaver. Oh, yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, come on. Ah, come on, you suckers. There we go. Okay. Well, got my sap weavers all taken care of. And there are... Okay. Just, I want that... well, you know, I want that ore vein. I want that ore vein, so I'll get rid of these guys in the process here. Okay, where's my last thing? Where's my last pod? I probably flew by it and completely missed it. Right. There, oh, it's right there at the bottom. Way down there. Okay, I got you. I got you. There we go. Hold on. Enemy in the way. Hold on a second. Alright. Pods completed. Alright. Where do we get to? Okay, we're 80% there. You know, I'll come back. I'll come back and finish this off in a little bit. Unless I happen to, unless we happen to have other stuff to do in this area, in which case I can go ahead and knock out the remainder of this whole thing right here. But alright, we'll go ahead and turn these in the meantime. And try and keep the video moving here as best we can, because we're already a little ways in. We're probably, yeah, I had a feeling this was going to be another long one. We are more than 90 minutes into this one already. But, you know, I stopped to talk about the characters, guys. You know, that's what these videos are all about. There's a reason I call it the What's the Story channel. We talk about the story, in terms of the plot, in terms of the characters. We talk about the background of the characters and all that good stuff. Well, for those of you that watch my videos, you know how I do these things. All right. All right. I pray this will all help. All right. It would be good to bring some of these items back into our hands. Those are the artifacts. These artifacts pale in importance to the lives of those involved here, but it is good to have them back.
Do not fear the dark.
And I wish we could save everyone, but a gruesome but necessary task. Alright, and go ahead and upgrade.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Upgrade of the boots. Alright, and the next quest from Orweyna is tell the people what you have seen. And this time she says, we may have stemmed the malignant growth, but we have so many more questions than answers. How did this happen? How did this grow so much? How did Rujan not understand the extent of the calamity? Dathalion, we must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened today. Alright, we're going to return to the den to speak with the elders. Alright.
The elders must hear of this. Go with the wind.
Alright. Just out of curiosity, something from Hanan just came up. And that is, okay, and this will be, okay, so this is something with Hanan down here. This will be a side quest chain that we have to come back to. So we gotta remember that one right there. And, oh, but it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up on the thing, so I need to remember that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Because that's main quest line story. That is main quest line story right there. Okay. Where did you go? God damn it, where did you go? Where are you? Where are you, you son of a gun? You were in this area. I know you were in this area. I just saw you. No, and he vanished. He vanished. Good Lord Almighty. All right. Let's see if it randomly appears again. No, it does not. Okay. No, yes it does. Yes it does. It appears right there on here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to look one more time. Look one more time to see if it's still there. Okay, it's right there. It's right here. It should be, okay, so he should be right here. He should be right here, and he's not. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. God damn it, Blizzard. Come back to pick up that quest, and all of a sudden, all the characters are completely and totally gone. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to meet him elsewhere, I suppose. There's something will pop up in Herald, maybe watch. And now it'll, yeah, and it just randomly appears again when we're outside of there, so. Unless we have to take care of the bonus objective. Maybe there's just a glitch in that area where the bonus objective has to be taken care of first. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. Well, first things first, the campaign quest that we do have for sure is inform them of the bad news. Let's go ahead and There we go. Get on down. Oh, there he is right there. Okay.
Yes?
Oh, no, but that's something else. That's something else altogether. All right. You know what? I'm gonna pick this just because this is just gonna drive me batty. So I'm gonna pick up this quest right now just so I have it, and we'll read it. We'll read it later because that's side quest stuff that is just something that just in case we lose him and in case there's glitching on that character, we will read that quest next. And when we're done with this video, that'll be the first thing we do, so we can knock that out.
Orweyna, champion.
Oh.
Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
Holderon has come back. Okay. And he has warned us that that Eversong is in danger, apparently. Okay.
The Farstriders stand ready.
While you were okay, what does he say? While you were searching for answers in the Rift of On, I went back to Silvermoon to consult the Magisters. We barely had time to discuss our findings when we just received word from the runestones north of Farstrider Retreat. Something has whipped the lightbloom into a frenzy. If we don't act now, all of Eversong could be lost. I hope Orweyna's elders recognize the looming threat. Alright, well, what did you learn from the Magistrates? At first, they didn't believe a word I said. Romath thought I was mocking him, somehow, but Yonka's seed piqued his interest. All they could provide were theories. Their most plausible one is that the Sunwell's hyperactivity spread to the light's influence through the earth itself, straight into Eversong's trees and roots. And since all routes lead to Harandar, he gestures towards the roots of Shaladrassil. In the days of Legionfall, Shaladrassil's roots succumbed to the shadow. Perhaps that made them uniquely susceptible to the spreading light of the Sunwell. Alright, so we're gonna go. All right, so we get a cutscene here. All right, well, I am ready. So what's going on? All right, so now we talk to these folks. Everyone is angry about what the light blooms.
Shaladrassil's roots still stand.
How?
The alndust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No! We will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders.
Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
All right, so they only want to protect the home. She wants to protect all of her friends that are outside of her home and beyond. Okay.
You have come far, stranger.
All right. So, Orweyna says, Azeroth needs our help. I will not stand idly by while she is overwhelmed. And I know you will not either. Alright, and will this be an upgrade? It might be an upgrade, so we'll see if we get an auto upgrade. And we do not. Oh, we do. Okay, and there we go. There is that is the end of part 2. All right, so we have traversed the Rift of Aln. We have met some additional characters, and it appears that the Root Warden, known as Ruja, has been affected by the light bloom himself, and he now has the need to conquer, and he will be probably a force that we have to deal with down the road. He's probably going to be he very well may end up being the guy that we have to fight at the end of this portion of the quest line altogether. All right, well, there you go, guys. Call of the Goddess, part 2 of One Does Not Simply Walk into a Harandar. That will conclude this portion of the quest line, and that will indeed conclude this video. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you for sticking me on this one. This was, oh god, an hour and 45 minutes for this one. Another portion. We got some of the main quest lines take a while to get through, you know, so each individual portion gets its own video, and sometimes those portions are short, sometimes they're really long, you know. So there you go, though. That's the whole part 2 of One Does Not Simply Walk into Harandar. When we come back on the next video, we will break things up once again. We will now do some side questing in Harandar. We'll start with that first one that we got from Hanan, as a matter of fact. Head on back to Harandar and see what was going down over there. So thank you guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell. I want people talking on this page. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your theories. I want to hear your predictions about what's going to happen in the story, what's going to happen with these characters, who you think will become true heroes, who you think will betray us, who you think we're going to fight down the road for some reason. If there's anything that you like or found interesting, or anything that you think I missed that you want to bring up and talk about, leave a comment in the comments section, guys. I really want to get people talking on this page. If it's something worth talking about, I will talk about it with you. You have my word. So that'll do it, guys. That concludes part 2, and we will come back on our next video with some Harandar side questing. We'll see you shortly on the next one. Ta-ta for now.